A jackshit, meaning this is a vulgar term meaning nothing or very little. It combines two crude words to emphasize the absence of something. People use this when they want to stress that there is absolutely nothing. Example, he knows jack shit about fixing cars but pretends he's an expert. Butt out, meaning this is a rude command telling someone to mind their own business or stop interfering. While not profane, it is impolite and dismissive. People say this when they want someone to stop getting involved in their affairs. Example, this is between me and my sister, butt out. Shitter, meaning this is crude slang for a toilet or bathroom. It uses vulgar language to refer to the facility. People use this word in very informal contexts when referring to the restroom. Example, where's the shitter in this building? I really need to go. Dumb shit, meaning this is a crude insult combining two offensive terms to call someone very stupid. It uses harsh, vulgar language to attack intelligence. People use this word when they think someone has done something extremely foolish. Example, what kind of dumb shit puts metal in the microwave? Piss take, meaning this is a British vulgar phrase meaning to mock someone or treat something as a joke. It uses crude language to describe making fun of someone or not taking something seriously. People say this when they think they're being mocked or disrespected. Example, is this a piss take? You can't be serious about those requirements. Shitty deal, meaning this is a vulgar phrase describing an unfair or bad arrangement. It uses profanity to emphasize how poor an agreement is. People say this when they feel cheated or given unfavorable terms. Example, getting paid minimum wage for that much work is a shitty deal. Ass backwards, meaning this is a crude expression meaning something is done completely wrong or in reverse order. It uses vulgar language to describe incorrect methods. People say this when something is organized or done the opposite of how it should be. Example, you're doing this ass backwards. Read the instructions first. Fucked over, meaning this is an extremely vulgar phrase meaning to be betrayed, cheated, or badly mistreated. It uses profanity to describe being taken advantage of. People say this when someone has been harmed by another's actions. Example, he really fucked over his business partner by stealing all the clients. Shitbrains, meaning this is a crude insult attacking someone's intelligence. It uses vulgar language to call someone stupid. People use this word when they are angry about someone's foolish thinking. Example, only a shitbrains would fall for such an obvious scam. Hellhole, meaning this is a profane term describing a place that is terrible, dangerous, or extremely unpleasant. It uses religious profanity to emphasize how bad a location is. People say this about places they find truly awful. Example, that prison is a complete hellhole with terrible conditions. Bloody awful, meaning this is a British profane phrase describing something as extremely bad. It combines mild profanity with negative description. People in Britain use this to express strong dissatisfaction. Example, the weather has been bloody awful all week, nothing but rain. Shitless, meaning this is a vulgar intensifier used in expressions like scared shitless to mean extremely frightened. It uses profanity to emphasize the intensity of an emotion. People say this when describing extreme fear. Example, the horror movie scared me shitless. I couldn't sleep that night. Fuck buddy, meaning this is a vulgar term for someone with whom you have a casual sexual relationship without romantic commitment. It uses profanity to describe a purely physical arrangement. People use this phrase in crude discussions about relationships. Example, they're not dating, they're just fuck buddies. Pissy mood, meaning this is a crude phrase describing someone who is irritable or bad-tempered. It uses vulgar language to criticize someone's negative attitude. People say this when someone is being grumpy or difficult. Example, he's in a pissy mood because his team lost the game. Shit scared, meaning this is a vulgar phrase meaning extremely frightened. It uses profanity to emphasize intense fear. People say this when someone is terrified of something. Example, I'm shit scared of giving that presentation to the entire company. Dickwad, meaning this is a crude insult combining vulgar male anatomy reference with a nonsense suffix. It attacks someone's character or intelligence. People use this word when they are angry at someone's behavior. Example, that dickwad keeps playing loud music at 3 a.m. Fucking brilliant, meaning this is a vulgar phrase using profanity to intensely emphasize that something is exceptionally clever or excellent. It combines crude language with high praise. People say this when they are extremely impressed by something. Example, your solution to that problem was fucking brilliant. Shit work, meaning this is a vulgar term describing unpleasant, menial, or boring tasks. It uses profanity to emphasize how tedious work is. People use this word when talking about tasks nobody wants to do. Example, As the intern, I always get stuck doing the shit work. Asshole behavior, meaning this is a crude phrase describing actions that are mean, selfish, or inconsiderate. It uses vulgar language to criticize someone's conduct. People say this when someone acts in a truly unacceptable way. Example: laughing at someone who fell down is real asshole behavior. Piss away, meaning this is a vulgar phrase meaning to waste something valuable like money, time, or opportunities. It uses crude language to describe squandering resources. People say this when someone foolishly wastes something important. Example: he pissed away his entire inheritance on gambling. Shit-eating grin, meaning this is a crude phrase describing a smug, self-satisfied smile. It uses vulgar language to criticize someone's arrogant expression. People say this when someone looks too pleased with themselves. Example: he had a shit-eating grin on his face after winning the argument. Fucking nightmare, meaning this is a vulgar phrase using profanity to emphasize that a situation is extremely difficult or terrible. It intensifies the description of a bad experience. People say this when something is going very wrong. Example: the airport delays were a fucking nightmare. We waited for 8 hours. Shitfest, meaning this is a vulgar term describing a chaotic, terrible, or poorly organized event or situation. It uses profanity to emphasize disaster. People use this word when something is going terribly wrong. Example: the company party was a total shitfest. Nothing was organized properly. Dumbfuck, meaning this is an extremely vulgar insult combining profanity with an attack on intelligence. It harshly calls someone very stupid. People use this word when they are extremely angry about someone's foolish actions. Example: what kind of dumbfuck forgets their own wedding anniversary? Bastardly, meaning this is an adjective describing behavior that is cruel, mean, or despicable. It derives from an insulting term but is used to describe actions. People use this word when someone behaves in a particularly nasty way. Example: that was a bastardly thing to do to someone who trusted you. Hell of a, meaning this is a profane intensifier used to emphasize that something is remarkable, extreme, or impressive. It uses religious profanity for emphasis. People say this to stress how notable something is. Example: that was a hell of a performance. She deserves to win. Shitbrick, meaning this is a vulgar phrase used in expressions like shit bricks, meaning to be extremely scared or shocked. It uses profanity to describe intense fear. People say someone will shit bricks when they will be very frightened. Example, he's going to shit bricks when he sees the damage to his car. Fuckwit, meaning this is a British/Australian vulgar insult calling someone extremely stupid. It combines profanity with an attack on intelligence. People use this word when they think someone is being incredibly foolish. Example, what kind of fuckwit tries to pet a wild bear? Piss drunk, meaning this is a crude phrase describing someone who is very intoxicated. It uses vulgar language to emphasize drunkenness. People say this when someone has consumed too much alcohol. Example, after the party, everyone was piss drunk and couldn't walk straight.